Doopy doopy doo, let's play. Okay, hello everyone. It's been a while, blah blah blah. We're back. On the precipice of thing. I remember where we are exactly because I've been very excited to continue. But yeah,
I remember where we are exactly as well. It's been, I don't know how many months it's been, but I remember exactly where you are and what you're about to do because it's one of my favorite things in the game.
Well, I'm excited because I like this landscape and I know there's a wizard or something who lives up here and he's got a magic mirror. I should have checked my notes before playing to refresh my memory, but I do know that this is like the last corner of the world map, basically. So as soon as Jesus.
Straight into it. Nope, that's it. No action for you.
For Christ's sake. You know what? I bet there are beds in that mountain castle.
Yeah, it's a giant hostel, like a fancy hotel, like a free fancy hotel for some reason.
It looks like a ski resort.
Exactly.
Oh, have I just collapsed? You feel as though you have just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb. Oh, okay, that's
this is part of the story.
That's normal exhaustion. That's not lack of sleep exhaustion. Okay, good. Okay, we're at the ski resort. There's a huge gargoyle. I bet that gargoyle speaks. I just got a feeling. Mm-hmm. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. Right, yeah. I mean, I probably would have seen it before that, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe I was hunched over and just looking at my feet and trying to keep my legs from wobbling themselves into pure boiled spaghetti. Mm. There is an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. Narrator,
wow,
that's your value judgment, not mine.
Yeah. It looks like actually a very nice-looking gargoyle, honestly,
yeah, I mean,
as far as gargoyles go.
Well, I mean, gargoyles are supposed to be scary. That's kind of their function.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I think this one looks extremely pleasant.
Yeah, if anything makes it a poor gargoyle. So I feel like there's no win condition here. Let's just proceed. Aha! Do not disturb the wizard. Somebody beat it, bub. I didn't have time to think of a voice for him. I'm being cast back down. Geez.
Is that because you were just sort of standing there not saying anything?
No, that was all automatic. I didn't have a chance to do anything. You are so exhausted that everything you do hurts. Better get some rest. Well, before I do anything, game narration, I'm going to draw in that part of the map because that's the last corner of the map. And let's pretend we weren't chatting and I had time to read that. What was it? It was the house of who? Did it say, was the guy's name Erasmus? But I feel like it said something different on the screen, but I didn't have time to read it properly.
Now that you ask, I can't remember exactly what it said on the screen.
Well, hell with it.
But you do know.
Yeah. Whoa, that was in a different language. Proceed at your own risk. I don't even care. Fuck you, gargoyle. I'll do what I want. I'm going to do push-ups. Yeah. Your body can't take too much more of this kind of mountaineering. At this point, you envy the gargoyle his job. What sort of voice does this gargoyle have? He seems like he's pretty casual, like that's the joke. He's like, hey, guy, come on. But I feel like I've done that voice quite a bit
every character
throughout this game. Whatever. Do not disturb the wizard. Oh, at rest. At rest.
Okay.
I said, we got to come back during the day. That's it. That's easy. That's easy. Okay.
I see.
In my memory, I was like, what was his name? Like Atrest or something? Okay, so...
The wizard Atrest.
Yeah, the wizard Atrest. Like that sounds like a wizard's name.
The wizard that slumbers eternally.
I just didn't... Yes. His true name is Slumberoo.
Yeah, I missed that too because the message went really quickly.
I just, my brain didn't register the space. I literally thought it was the wizard at rest. Okay.
I actually don't know if I've ever come across that before. Maybe when I played, I always came here during the day.
Yeah, right.
That's why I was confused. I was like, how did you fuck this up?
I'm just going to draw.
Why is this happening?
I'm just going to draw on my map the wizard's house, and with a little gargoyle on top, who is just making sure his master has a good rest. And you know what? Fair enough. But Rebecca, that's my map completed. I know it was only one more square.
Brilliant.
But it's now officially completed.
We've waited months and months to fill in this one square.
Yeah. I know. That's really.
But that makes it all the more exciting.
That's the main thing. This is the most exciting
square on the map.
Okay, I'm going to rest just a little, as much as I can, and maybe this will help rest. Maybe this will help time to pass as well.
Don't forget that you don't need to type this in each time. I think you can press
I can go
space bar and it will just do your last. There you go.
Or F3, yeah. How come it's letting me do it so much this time?
Yeah, that's really... It hasn't let you do anywhere near this much rest in the rest of the game.
Yeah, right. It normally limits me to...
Well, check your...
oh, there we go.
It's finally... Oh, wow, finally. Okay. Check your your stats and see how much... Yeah. See where it is.
What is that? Control S? Okay. Wow.
Not bad. I mean, not, it's never amazing, but yeah, not bad.
29 out of 58. That's, it's about half. A little over. That's like half rounded up, maybe. No, half plus one, maybe. For stamina. Yeah, health is good. Experience. Look at all my experience. I've gotten better at weapon use. I clearly haven't looked at this screen in a while. Look at all these red numbered changes.
Yeah. Maybe I can't remember exactly what happened at the end of the last episode. Maybe there was a fight or something.
I mean, I remember dying plenty. I'm just not sure how many of them counted because, how many of the fights counted because there were so many deaths.
Well, maybe at some point when it was counting, there was a fight.
Yeah.
I remember you getting slaughtered by the big scary panther monster.
That was a while back, I think.
Panther-tor.
The panther. Jeez. The Centaur. Oh, these are great names. Pantor. No, it's a different animal. I'm not just saying panther in a funny way. I'm not just saying panther with a cold. It's a different animal. It's a pantor.
By the way, check the time. Let's see what it says about where you are in the night.
Yeah, Control T.
Hopefully it's...
It is not yet dawn. Okay, but it's not midnight.
That's good. So you're most of the way through. Yeah.
What can I do while I'm killing time here? I don't want to endanger myself.
You might be okay to just walk back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the map.
Just walk back and forth between these screens and see if it.
Yeah. Well, I don't. The time doesn't pass based on how many actions and screens you're moving on. We know this because sometimes we've lingered on a screen and then suddenly it'll go from midnight to midday on the next screen because we've been chatting so much. But just trying to think if hello. Let's kill a little guy. Why not?
You can do it.
I can do this guy. If I remember
as a treat.
What button is stab? Is it just up? Like forward for stab? I can't even remember.
I think so. I think it's pretty simple.
Bloody hell.
Up for stab, side left or right for
parry, which
try
dodge,
to avoid,
which
but
doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
And I can't parry ever. I can never learn to parry.
No, you can't parry.
Because I gave myself a lobotomy on the character stat creation screen at the beginning of
your hero's disability.
The game. Yeah, that's his fatal flaw. This is a tragedy, really, this game.
Maybe this will become your hero persona, the parryless man.
Yeah, the parryless man. That's nice. That sounds almost a bit science fiction-y, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The parryless man. Yeah.
Well, that was simple.
Search body. You search your opponent. You find 4 silver coins. Well, not bad for just, thinning the population of an inferior sentient species.
You've helped an unemployed goblin get a job. Perhaps.
That's right. This position needs to be filled. Really? Yeah. I'm a philanthropist. I care about the goblins. This is the sort of the white man's burden, if you will. Really, we're helping these people. Oh, goodness
of course.
me.
Like if this goblin were, were really meant to have this job, he would have survived. He would have been better.
Well, exactly. I mean, he must have been on patrol, right? Like not just walking home from his night shift at medieval 7-Eleven or whatever. Like
maybe when you get up to the wizard's, mansion or whatever, he'll be like, "Oh, I wonder where my husband Goblin is." He's usually home about now. He just texted me. He was on his way.
Oh my God. Oh, Lord.
That's the game I want to play.
Well, you know what? We ain't going back. Is F5 save? Save a game. We ain't going back. We are crossing the precipice. I've killed this goblin. I don't care who he's married to. Rubicon crossed. That is that. I'm even doing it with the mouse instead of with the enter key. Just to be
it's really locked in.
Decisive and modern. It's just that bloody sign again. What's the time? Let's try some funny things. I just popped into my head. I was thinking of things to do. Someone told me, right, because the verb, I think a commenter really early on told me that in this game, because pick is a verb, because I can pick locks, they've put in the obvious funny joke. But if you don't have a high enough lock picking skill and you attempt to pick your nose, I guess you stab yourself in the brain and die. But I've just saved, so let's see how this goes. You delicately insert the lockpick into your left nostril.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, you push it in too far, causing yourself a cerebral hemorrhage. Or possibly cerebral hemorrhage. Or possibly cerebral hemorrhage. Guess you should have practiced hemorrhage. Welcome to Castle Hemorrhage. Guess you should have practiced some more on less difficult locks. There you go.
Wow. What a diss.
Yeah, geez. What other funny things can I try? I think someone told me you can urinate on trees. I don't know how that's done.
Oh, I don't even know that I knew that one.
Pee on tree. I'm not programmed to do that sort of thing. Okay, well, at least there's a funny response. Pee on body. Didn't your mama teach you any better than that? It's interesting that's the sort of appeal to morality that they've got ready for, desecrating the corpse of someone that you've slaughtered is, like slaughtering the goblin is okay. But peeing on their corpse, didn't your mama teach you better? Not,
I mean, all of that really epitomizes, I suppose, this era of gaming, and most other, things that would use fantasy settings as well. Like, no, there's few and far things that we're really critically thinking about the morality of the actions that are taking.
Well, I mean, I would say by this point, there were plenty of games, particularly in the wake of Ultima 4, that was sort of like, oh, yeah, this is like a thing we can do, where they were sort of, even if it was only at a very sort of superficial level, they were sort of considering the morality of actions, but maybe not getting too deep into the philosophy of it. I'd say that this...
Ultima seems like it's quite an exception.
I'd say that this game is just not, like, it's just not that, that's not what it's going for. Like you can sort of parody fantasy cliches, or you can kind of confront them and deconstruct them in a serious way, and interrogate the morality of them and the sort of the philosophy of the game and so on. It's daytime. Da da da
It's
da
daytime.
da 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 da. But I feel like it's difficult maybe to do both at once. Do you know what I mean? Like, to sort of, like, you can make jokes about it. You are so exhausted that everything you do hurts. Better get some rest. I know. That's why I'm coming to the closest house that I can see, right? I want hospitality. That's why I'm here. Stagger, stagger. One last push-up. 100. Your body can't take too much more of these incredible push-ups, you incredible strong man. At this point, you envy the gargoyle his job of looking at your amazing muscular figure. And you want to be a hero? That's the name of the show. Can you hear me? You have 3 questions. What is your name? What is my name? It's Bamtan. What is your favorite color? We're doing Python, are we? What's Bamtan's favorite color? Green? Wrong. I hadn't thought about Bamtan's favorite color. My favorite color is purple usually. But I feel like Bamtan's not me. I got to distance myself from this guy a little bit, so that he can.
Well, I mean, arguably, you did that, and it didn't work out for you.
If I put in purple and that works, that's going to be really scary. What is your name? Bamtan. I'm Bamtan the hero. What is your quest? Yeah, okay, I get it. To be a hero. What is the Baron's first name? Fuck, what is the Baron's first name? Hang on, I surely I've written this. I've written it down somewhere.
Do you want me to tell you?
Shh.
Okay. I mean, I know everyone knows so.
I'll tell you.
It's just been a while.
Yeah, but I want to. I've made these notes.
Yeah.
I want to.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I can see that you've paused with the text, so all good.
Yeah. No, this.
But I'm just saying. I think this could be a forgivable.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, but I just feel like I want to have the experience of checking my notes. Elsa and Bernard are the kids. Yorick is the Elsa's sweetie or whatever. Have I not written the Baron's first name anywhere? No, yeah. Oh, Stefan? Is it Stefan? Hang on. Stefan? That is correct. Okay. The wizard will now see you. Go directly to the tower. Do not dally. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. You are a good gargoyle. Look at gargoyle. The stone creature looks like it's bored. Wouldn't you be? Dally a while.
You're really playing with fire in a Sierra game.
All right. I wonder if you can go around his balcony. The room is full of odds, ends, and stuff. The wizard must be the wizard must be a real character. He's got objects in his home.
Yeah.
Look, there's a desk. Is this some sort of chair? There's a table. You could put objects on the table. We've entered a crazy, topsy-turvy world of wizardry and wonder. Okay. And is that a wisp? A floating? Is it ball lightning? Look at everything. Just look. Let's just look.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, okay. Look at. Did that little tiny dinosaur just move? That lizard? Tiny dinosaur. It's a fucking lizard. No, it could be a tiny dragon. Maybe it's a baby dragon. Or it's just a lizard. Look at ball thing. The ball of light floats magically over the center of the room. Cool. No, not you. The stats screen is Control S, and like literally decades now of Control S being save as it keeps messing me up no matter how many times I try to remember differently. Let's start a new save here.
Good on your healthy saving habit, though.
Yeah. Okay. I think his name is Erasmus, but I'm just going to put wizards for now. Wizards. Wacky house. What a crazy character. All right, talk to ball. I'm gonna dally as much as I please.
You've saved now, so you can dally.
I have. No one responds. Touch ball. I'm a little bit itchy. I'm not sure what you're trying to do. Okay, look at lizard. It is just as it appears. Oh, it's a drinky bird thing.
It's a drinky bird.
It's a drinky bird thing. There's a plane there. There's a model plane. Can I put plane, or do I have to spell airplane the American way? Look at airplane. You have no idea what it is, but it has the words Lytton PD inscribed upon it. Oh, I think that's a Police Quest reference. Okay. Look at desk. It's a standard roll-top desk. There's nothing on it. We had one of those in our home when I was a child.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, they're super cool. It was always locked because you can lock them, which made me think there must be exciting things in there.
Yeah, of course.
But there wasn't.
No. Every kid thinks that locked desks, especially nice desks like that, will have exciting things in them, and most do not.
Yeah. There's nothing on it. Is there anything in it? I am a thief after all. I'm not really going to fuck with a wizard's stuff, but open desk. But I am. I wouldn't do that if I were you. The dragon's head just talked. That's cool. I'm glad I did that. Talk to dragon head. No one responds.
Maybe try dragon?
Look at dragon. It was a moderately large and fearful dragon at one time. Talk to dragon. No one responds. He's just the desk guardian now. Cool. Look at chair. There are two finely crafted chairs, one larger than the other. Shall I try them both? Is there one that's just right? Look at me. I am Goldilocks. I'm going to try.
Yeah, but that would need 3 chairs, really.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there isn't a medium chair. Or maybe there is. There isn't a small chair.
Or maybe there is, and there's
Or there isn't a big chair.
Maybe there's not a big chair.
Maybe the big. Well, in a way, the house is the big chair, isn't it? Because there's a giant gargoyle perched on top. So we're in the big chair. Do you know what I mean? You got to think about it like that, Rebecca, because we're in a wild, topsy-turvy world. We're in a crazy world of wizardry and wonder. It's magic. I'm going to try opening it again. Oh, hello. That'll learn you. That was funny. Have I lost points? I don't want to reload. I want to sort of persist because I want to see what the gargoyle says. And you want to be a hero, can't you? Can you hear me? You have 3 questions. Okay, what's your name? It's Bamtan. What is your quest? To be a hero. Whose spell protects the town? Erana.
Oh.
Go directly up to the tower. Yeah. Erana. Makes me think of Eranu. Uvavu. It's an old Vic Reeves weird thing. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten already.
Look. I wonder how many times maybe another. What do you think? Should I try opening the desk again? Look at table. Look at thing on table. What is that? I can't see what it is. Is it a bottle? Candle? Look at bottle. An empty flask with a cork stopper. Okay. Take bottle. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah, right. Fair enough. You're helping me out, Dragonhead. I appreciate it. Look at bookshelf. The books on the shelves of the bookcase appear to be very old, very rare, and very magical. Magical. You find titles like, here we go, Wackiness Ahoy, Zen and the Art of Magical Maintenance. Okay, so like motorcycle maintenance. That was a thing back in the day.
It's a reference, a very current reference.
A book that all the literati would have known about. How to be a halfling. I came across Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance once in the high school library after having seen a number of references to it throughout my childhood. So I think I tried reading it, and I don't know, it didn't grab me. It was pretty boring. The Sensuous Succubus and Tobin's Spirit Guide, Volume 2, Asmodeus to Casper. Casper. Okay, that's pretty good. Tobin's Spirit Guide. Okay. Is Tobin's I think in America?
I was just thinking, I have no idea.
Is it like the Refidex? Is it like a street map thing? Is Tobin's like the street map that you would keep in your car in the glove box in America? It rings a bell from American pop culture references, I think. Look,
as far as I can tell, it seems to be a Ghostbusters reference.
Really?
Yeah.
Tobin's. Well,
Tobin's Spirit Guide specifically.
Oh, okay. Quite possibly. I mean, Ghostbusters I think we both feel the same way about Ghostbusters. You know,
Right.
it's a,
Egon and Ray apparently refer to it frequently.
okay. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe that's why it's ringing a
It's
bell.
been a long time since I've watched it, but I wouldn't remember that.
No, because you wouldn't be obsessed with all the minutiae and in jokes from that film, because it's an okay film, and it's quite entertaining. It's pretty funny, and that's it. That's it. I got zero childhood nostalgia for Ghostbusters. I've probably got more nostalgia
I have plenty of childhood nostalgia for it, but like I did mostly watch it when I was a kid. I haven't really done too many adult rewatches.
Yeah, it's it's good. It's all right. I remember more about all of the merchandising and the franchise kind of. I remember Ghostbusters being popular, but I don't like. Do you know what I mean? Like Ghostbusters itself. Yeah, you know, yeah, whatever.
I know what you mean, because like we were in the time when there was like, there was like 2 different Ghostbusters cartoons. Yeah.
Yeah, and we couldn't watch either of them on GWN. But anyway, dredging up your ancient Egyptian, you translate the hieroglyphs. She of the golden hair. That's me, except I'm a boy, but I have golden hair. Maybe it's as my coffin, but like, they just got the details wrong. This is an excerpt from the Rosella Stone. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There is a picture next to the message. Is that a King's Quest thing, Rosella?
That's a King's, yeah. Rosella is the daughter in the King's Quest family.
Right, yeah. There is a picture next to the message.
Hilarious.
That's cool. I think that's the first time I've actually seen like a picture in one of the pop-up boxes in this game.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, that they include that?
I was wondering if they could do that because, I wish they would do it more because I think it's cool. Look. Oh, should I open the sarcophagus? I should try at least, shouldn't I? Being a thief. Also, there's a big chest there. Look at chest. This item appears to be an ebony chest. It could contain anything. This is what's called a hope chest, as in, I hope there's nothing scary inside. Open chest. Oh, whoa. That'll learn you. Did you see that little thing in the corner of the room? In the top left, going absolutely crazy. It was going jiggity, 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 jiggity. When I was opening the chest, I didn't notice it doing that before. Oh boy, this gargoyle. At least I'm giving him some entertainment.
You're getting some exercise.
Yeah. Oh, what's your name? It's Bamtan. Who do you seek here? Erasmus. Is that right?
Yep.
Whose spell protects this town? Erana. This is great because this is the last place that I've come, right, on the map. I know I know all of this stuff. I'm across all of the trivia. Oh, this is great. Yeah, okay. Stop talking and let me move, you prick. God.
Still, you knew all of that stuff, but you didn't get your favourite colour correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what is Bamtan's favourite colour. Would that have come up at some point in the game? I wonder. Anyway. Open sarcophagus. I'm trying to open a sarcophagus. Never mind. Shall we look at some of the other rooms, maybe? Whoa, no, we shouldn't. Those rooms are forbidden. That didn't get me any points. I am going to restore this time, I think. Now. Yes. Okay. Look at armor, spelt the American way. Why not? The suit of armour was made for someone much taller than you, and thinner, I should say, although I'm only seeing it from the side. The plaque underneath it reads, bequeathed by Colonel Galden Dijon. Is this a reference to something?
I don't know.
Whoa, I didn't mean to go up the stairs. Whoa. Whoa. I think that was the wizard watching me. Fenrus, our guest has arrived. Fenrus was the magic mouse watching me. Cheese, please, he says. Okay. So the wizard was watching me the whole time, and the mouse was watching me, or the rat. Do you know the difference between a cheetor? It is a cheetor. And a comma. Is this going to be a funny joke? It is called a cheetor.
Well, we were saying
Oh, were we saying pan? Oh, no, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. But it looks like a cheetah isn't jet black, is it?
I think sometimes they are, yeah. But it's not the stereotypical cheetah that we... Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like somewhere in my brain there's a voice saying, yeah, but there's actually no such thing as a panther or a puma or something. One of those isn't even real. It's just a black... a black version of another big cat. It's blah, blah. There's some trivia, pedant like...
This sounds right to me, but it's... Whenever I've learned it was a long time ago.
No, I don't. Please tell me the funny punchline. That's not going to fit.
That's what happens when you get sassy with Erasmus.
I'll just say punch, please. Oh, no. A cheetor has claws at the end of its paws, and a comma is a pause at the end of a clause. Well, sometimes at the end of a clause, sometimes within a clause. Erasmus, got to be polite.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some pretty good wordplay. It's just not funny, but it was good. Do you know, oh man, I'm going to have to set the agenda here, aren't I? Do you know it's big purple and eats ungefährlich? What is that? I don't speak German. Oh, no. Big purple ungefährlich eaters. Okay. Yeah, obviously. Large purple ungefährlich eaters are all too common in the forest these days. I see. Whoa. Oh, hell. Sorry, folks. Do you know which has more legs, one cow or no cow? Oh, my God. Just give us a second here. Bear with us a moment. Okay. He just asked another joke. I can't remember what it was. But it was something about cows. Which cow has more legs? Like a whole entire cow, or half a cow, or a cow with one leg or something? I'm just going to say no. You're right. No cow has more than 4 legs. These are too easy. Oh, I see. That is quite clever, probably, if I could have remembered the original phrasing. Hello. Hi. What am I to do here? He's just going to keep asking me jokes. I need to take control of the agenda here. So talk to Erasmus. Now, hang on a minute. Is the game going to tell me about what? Is it going to say? Oh, I'll just try it. No one responds. Ask. Oh, for fuck's sake! Do you know the difference between a wounded triceratops and a magic user casting the fly spell? A wounded triceratops and a magic user casting the fly spell. No, this is going to be good. One is a raging saurus and the other is a soaring magus or magus.
Magus?
I figured one was a dying lizard and the other was a flying wizard. Oh, woo, woo. Sorry, Fenrus, but he who tells the jokes gets to make up the punchlines. Wow, Fenrus is... Did you hear the joke about the witch's broom? I like these guys, Rebecca. I got to say, I'm just
Right?
a bit exhausted, sort of keeping on top of everything that's going on, and that's maybe coming across in my tone of voice. I sound a bit like I'm sort of done with all this, but actually, I really like these guys.
They're so likable. I love them. This is trivia. This is nothing to do with the game itself, but these were characters that were already created by one of the game's creators from I think some comics in a fanzine.
Oh, okay.
Or some kind of fanzine or something like that. Invented in the Spellbook fanzine in a series of comics by Richard Aronson and Laurie Ann Cole.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. So, yeah. That's nice. That's why they're so well developed.
That's exactly it. You could, it makes sense because you're like, yeah, they're they are well developed characters. Like, you can feel how much personality they have, and they've got a great dynamic.
Yeah, they're it's a comedy double act. I appreciate that.
And it's more inventive. They're more inventive characters and an idea of a duo than most people would come up with when they're just thinking, oh, let's make a wizard character for this fantasy thing.
Right, yeah. Let's see. Okay, finally I got him talking about himself. I'm a wizard of some renown.
And I think, just as a reminder, you can do something like Control A to do a quick ask about.
Oh, yeah. I haven't forgotten that. I just, my hands have forgotten. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm reminding them.
Do you know what you get when a Tyrannosaurus running eastward meets a Tyrannosaurus running westward? No. Tyrannosaurus Rex. I should have guessed that one. Fucking hell. Okay, ask about... what's his friend, Enery? I've met Enery before, right? Which way can I spell it? I'll spell it.
That I'm not sure of.
I'll spell it this way to start with, and if that doesn't work, I'll spell it as, Enery the Eighth style. As in Enery the Eighth, I am. Ask about Henry. Henry is a hermit who lives by the Flying Falls to the south. Great sense of humour. Great sense of humour. Great guy. That means he actually laughs at Erasmus's jokes. Yes. This guy. I'm naturally doing a Rizzo voice in my head for this guy.
Yeah, it's hard to avoid.
I think he borrowed something the last time I saw him, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Was it the mirror? I thought I was here for the mirror. I can't. Oh, well, Henry's a great one to talk to. Sure. But he hardly ever happens to have much to say. Yes. Ask about... oh, God. I'm like...
Can I give you a prompt? Ask about the cheese.
Oh, sure, okay.
I literally, this isn't anything I remember. I'm just looking at Fenrus with the cheese.
Sure, yeah, no, you don't.
I can't remember if there's anything here.
You don't, if you're playing along with me, you don't have to,
Yeah, that's the thing. I'll only say it if I'm genuinely I don't know what happens if you do this.
And actually, I should ask about his coffee or tea or whatever it is that he's drinking there. I was just going to ask you, Rebecca, do you, I think for Fenrus, the sort of the comedy rat voice, is pretty well established. He's Rizzo, obviously, for us. There's no avoiding that. When you play this game, what voice do you hear in your head for Erasmus? I
don't know that I would have more than just a kind of a beardy old wizard voice. I know that's probably not very helpful, but I don't know if whatever I would have had in my head is more specific than that. I don't know if I could liken it to a character.
Yeah. It's got to match the way he looks. He is a bearded, wizened old wizard, but like at the same time, his tone would have to match his eccentric personality because he's quite a character.
Yeah, I probably never thought about it.
Yeah.
Since I would have just been playing quietly by myself,
Yeah. But that's when you're free to do voices with that, like, to try them out without anyone having to hear all of your false starts. And
I mean, this is true, but I was never that kind of person, which is why I can't do voices. But I suppose if you do a voice, it'll be interesting for it to see how it feels to me. If I'm like, that seems right, or that doesn't seem right.
The problem I'm having with him is that his text automatically, like it appears and disappears from the screen. I can't sort of leisurely sit back and look at the script and try a bunch of different things on. Do you know what I mean? Please, the least you could do is ask me about something more interesting. Okay, he doesn't want to talk about the cheese. Can I ask Fenrus? Why can't I talk to Fenrus? Ask Fenrus about the cheese. No, I can't talk directly to Fenrus. I guess he's relegated to sidekick role and speaks when spoken, well, not to, but sort of about or in response to the comedy maestro. Ask about robes. I like your long green slanket, Erasmus. Ask about, is it coffee or tea or coffee?
Well, you've got a bunch of standard things that you would ask any character. Yeah. Maybe good to that. I mean, that's the most obvious one.
If magic be the loot of life, play on. Jesus Christ. The quote was music, not magic, and it was food, not loot. Oh. How about magic makes the world go round? Money makes the world go round. Money! I keep telling you, we gotta get some money. Very well then, to put it in my own words, magic is the essence and the soul of life, and the wizard is her poet. Fucking hell. Oh, Lord. Actually, it was Merlin who said that first, but he used the term magician, not wizard. Fenrus, there are times when you'd look better as a newt. Why is that? Because newts can't talk. Neither can most rats.
Good point.
Nyuk, 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 nyuk. All right. Ask about what the hell?
Have you got like notes on
I've got notes on stuff. I'm looking through my notes. What do I need to know about? Of course I need to know about the Baron. I'll do the stuff at the top of my head first. Always ask about the Baron. Oh shit. Oh, he's just dismissing me like oh wow, he's pretty annoyed too. I wonder if I can try again.
I guess he can afford to be.
I won't save, just in case. But like by the time I climb the mountain, he's probably forgotten about me already because he's senile. Oh, 100. Your body can't take too much more. Can you hear me? I have 3 questions. Oh, dear. What is your name? Yeah, it's Bamtan. Who do you seek here? Fenrus. Fenrus, the funny rat. It worked. What is the Baron's first name? Stefan. That is correct. The wizard will now see you. But I want to see the rat. Do not dally. Now, I want to see if I can go around the sides. I can, maybe. You see the purple home of someone who must enjoy its precarious perch upon the peak. Purple or pink, Still works. Okay, I can go around the sort of veranda here a little, but not all the way around.
Not around the back.
Okay. Hello again, Dragonhead. Nice to see you. Okay. Look at Rat. You see nothing special. Oh, come on. Fenrus is special. I love his little...
Fenrus is special.
Wizard hat.
I love Fenrus.
The wizard hat really makes it, you know. Look at painting. You wonder if the portrait of Erasmus is really a painting or something completely different. Well, I don't wonder that anymore, do I? But look at tapestry. The pattern is obscured by age. Look at shield. The shield looks like it belonged to one of those once and future kings. Okay.
I was just thinking I've got to use that phrase in my life more, that something is obscured by age.
Like memory.
Yeah.
Come in and sit down. Fenrus, our guest, has arrived. Sippity sip. Cheese, please. Yeah.
I think about that all the time, honestly. Cheese, please is really cemented in my mind from childhood.
He's not letting me type. He's got to do some jokes first before he lets me talk.
You must listen to at least one joke.
Yeah, man. It's seriously not letting me.
Huh.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I do. I bet if I say yes, he's either going to get annoyed or I give the same answer that he gave me and he says, no, wrong, and he gives an alternative punchline because that would be a good bit. That would be a good bit. That's a smashing good joke, I think. Let's just sit here
nice.
Laughing silently to ourselves, thinking about...
remembering
the joke. Okay. Ask about... He doesn't want to talk about the Baron. I'll talk about the mirror, right? Because we know there's... Someone's got a mirror. Either he's got a mirror or he loaned the mirror to Henry. No, hang on. Do you know who has the mirror? The Warlock Brigand. The Warlock Brigand has the mirror, which I can't remember how he got it. Maybe Erasmus loaned it to Henry and then it got stolen by the Brigand or something. One way or another, I learned from Henry that the mirror belongs to Erasmus, but the Warlock Brigand has it. Oh, speaking of the brigands, by the way, this is sort of... speaking of the brigands, this has nothing to do with what's happening on the screen at the moment. But you know Bruno, who stands there flipping a coin or whatever outside the city gates sometimes.
Yeah, a coin or a knife.
Probably a knife.
Maybe.
It finally clicked out of the blue at some point after our last session months ago. Like, he must be the spy, right? He must be the Thieves Guild spy. Not because anything in the game has sort of specifically hinted at that or pointed towards that so far, but simply because he's like the only member of the, Thieves Guild, or probably, like, he seems to be a member of the Thieves Guild who's like a character. Like, do you know what I mean? Who's like a named character?
It's sound logic.
Like, yeah. I just feel like it, like on a sort of meta level, I feel like surely it's him, or at least he's got to be a candidate.
Yeah, Unless it's, like when you're looking around at everyone else and you're sort of like, oh, they're just sort of generic members, or they're just references that they don't actually exist in the game.
Yeah, yeah. So I might, next time I see him, I might save the game and ask him about the spy.
Smart.
To see what he says. Anyway. There are many types of magic mirrors. One of the more common types is the one that has a strange face popping up every so often. Okay. Reminds me of the one in the master bedroom. Oh, that's simply the face of my goblin husband. That's how I talk to him.
Yeah, they have like a magic version of Zoom.
Yeah, that's not one that I wonder if it times out after 40 minutes. Like this shit we're dealing with today. No, but it does show a strange face. Have you looked in it lately? Shit, I missed a joke. So if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon on the handle, you'll know it's mine. A small golden magic mirror with a dragon on the handle. It was the flagon with the dragon. The mirror had a leer, which rhymes if you say it in American, I think, because they say mirror with one syllable.
Yeah, mirror.
The mirror had a leer.
Exactly.
I saw a squirrel in the mirror. Oh, that's right. Well, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know it reflects spells. Okay. I hit enter. I'm going to have to do all that again because I missed a bit of text. It was probably just Erasmus's like like bit of banter after I think Fenrus was making fun of his appearance. But just to be sure, I don't want to miss that. I'm going to do all that again. Yep. Master bedroom, not a magic mirror. Have you looked in it lately? Yeah, what was the response? At any rate, I used to have a nice magic hand mirror, but I misplaced it somewhere. It could be used to reflect a spell back upon the caster. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. Yep, flagon with the dragon. The mirror had a leer. Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, ask about the brigands. Or is this going to be boring for you? I'll ask about the warlock specifically, right? The warlock brigand. The only thing I've seen the brigand warlock cast is sneezing powder. So he's maybe not a real magic man. He's just got a box of tricks and stolen magic items. Okay, that's cool. Ask about why can't I spell? Erasmus. Why is Erasmus? I seek your counsel. What can you tell me about the ones known as Ask about brigands. And before I enter that in, I'm just going to make some notes here about the mirror.
Good idea.
Dragon face, golden something, whatever. I'll recognize the keywords in the description if I come across it.
Yeah, I think what they were implying was that the mirror has a face on it.
Yeah.
Like instead of a dragon decoration, it's got a face decoration.
Okay.
If I'm understanding correctly.
Erasmus says brigand warlock probs not real magic man. But he does have sneezing powder. So watch out. I'm going to make a note of that because I bet that'll come up. All right, ask about brigands. They have a supposed warlock working with them. From what I've seen, he's more nincompoop than necromancer. Those words sound the same. Okay. Cool. All right. So you've seen him in action, have you, Erasmus, and decided not to intervene? I guess these things are beneath you. I mean, literally, they are beneath you.
He just lives up in his ivory tower, his purple ivory tower.
Purple ivory tower. His mauve cove. His we could do this for hours. His violet.
At least Erasmus and Fenrus would enjoy this.
Do you know what would be separated from the world, right? So, like metaphorically, his violet eyelet.
Ooh.
How good's that? Yeah, right.
I
Yes,
like it.
I told you. Hours and hours of material here. There are so many words for different shades of purple. What else we got?
Lavender. Lavender.
His lavender. Cavender.
Colander.
Right, because he sits up there, and in a way, he's sort of sifting out the world, isn't he? Like it's
Sure.
like he lives in a sieve where like all of the problems of the world and people saying, you know, please use your magic to help us are being sort of sifted out, right? So he's just he's left in this, do you know, like the moisture of society, the kind of sticky moisture, like the bothersome sticky moisture that clings onto his, you know, magic kind of wizard, like the pasta of magic life, you know, is all drained away. The sticky liquid, the sticky water of real ordinary people and their problems. Okay.
That was a lot of character development you gave him just there.
Let's forget about the synonyms for purple. Stop distracting me, Rebecca, with this bullshit. Where? What else can I ask about? Baba Yaga.
Good one.
She's magic, right? Ask about Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is good at curses and shape-changing spells. She has a nasty temper, so it's best to stay on her good side. Okay. Well, that's something. Curses and shape-changing spells. You have to watch her. She cheats at cards. This is great intel, Erasmus. Jesus. It's a I'm overwhelmed. So do you. Wow, it's taken a long time to say that. Wow, she started it. I just wanted to give her a taste of her own. I just wanted to give her a taste of her own medicine. See, do you know what I mean? It's a shame she still beats you. You see, these elites, right, Rebecca, with their horde of magic.
It's always the way,
right?
Yeah.
They're not concerned with like morality. It doesn't. People's lives don't mean anything.
They all still hang out together.
Yeah.
There's no
Like,
no principles, no values, no politics.
No, I mean, like supposedly, you know, you might.
Yeah.
I'm a good
power.
wizard. She's a bad ogress or whatever. But like, they're hanging out, playing cards. All right, hang on. I'm going to make some notes about Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga's. I've got my places around town. Okay, so Baba Yaga's hut. I'll put here. The skull wants the gem. Oh, I've got the gem now, haven't I? I can take that back to the skull at some point. I'm going to put here per Erasmus. Good at curses, shape changing, and cheats at cards. Okay. Is there going to be like a poker minigame with Baba Yaga, I wonder?
I cannot reveal this information.
Ooh.
You'll have to see.
Ooh.
Just
Is it going to be...
just means it could be anything, Patrick. It could be a yes, it could be a no.
Maybe we're going to play fish or go fish, as they probably call it in this game. Unless we don't play Go Fish in this game, in which case it would probably go unmentioned. Okay, that's cool. What else would the wizard find interesting?
Well, maybe just as a general kind of approach, you know, think about some of the words that are coming up in the conversation that you're having with him as well, not just
sure,
people,
like
you know.
like curses and shape changing and stuff.
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a bon point. Ask about, curses. The curse Baba Yaga placed upon the Baron von Spielberg was a fine example of creative cursing. We do a bit of that on the channel. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. Okay. Of course, the problem is that for every curse there is an equal and opposite counter-curse. So Baba Yaga got lots of treasure that she wanted? Is that the... Okay, ask about counter-curse. A counter-curse is the curse for a curse. It usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. Yeah. Yeah, what?
Yeah, except that you misread that first.
No, I didn't.
Sentence.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
The counter curse for the curse on the Baron goes. The counter curse for the curse on. Oh, should I write this down? Hang on. Okay, here. Come a hero from the east. Fucking hell. Come a hero.
Come a hero.
Come a hero. Come a hero from the east. With infection born of yeast. Free the man from in the beast. There's a man and a beast. Oh, okay. Has Baba Yaga turned someone into a beast? Maybe, what's his name? Yorick? Anyway. Wow, who could it be? Who could it beast? Who beasted? Free the man from in the beast. Bring the child from out the band. That'll be the band of robbers, right? The brigands. Bring the child from out the band. Drive the cursor from the land. I can do that already. Look. Whoa, oh, it's gone.
I was going to make the exact same joke, except obviously without having control of the cursor.
Yeah. Great minds, great jokes. It's all happening here on Let's Praise the Lord.
And Erasmus would have enjoyed that as well if he understood the context.
He might, yeah. I mean, it's like that might have been magic that would intrigue even Mr. Tippity Top of the World, purple pointy, prickly prick. Drive the cursor, Mr. Elite Wizard Man up here with his japes and giggles and talking wizard heads and his parlour of wonders. Even he would have appreciated both the humour and the kind of trans-dimensional wondrous nature of that particular gag. So I think we've done very well there. Rebecca, full marks for both of us. Drive the cursor from the land. Okay. So to break the curse, but he's just going to tell me a hero must get rid of Baba Yaga in addition to all the other things. It does not reflect well on Baba Yaga. The mirror? Nothing reflects well upon that ogress. She has a face that would break all but a magic mirror. Yeah, see, I had a feeling they were going to go somewhere with that, right? Like reflect, But is that just a joke or is that actually going to be a thing? We'll see. Come a hero from the east.
So I have a thing that I absolutely don't know about at all, and this probably won't work. But could you ask about Mananan?
Who?
You remember that's the sort of the wizard from King's Quest 3.
Oh,
I don't know.
Right. That's why
they would do a.
That's why I know that name. That prick. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Everyone remembers that one.
Fucking hell. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, I've got to rein.
Super fun game. Amazingly,
Gotta
like
rein it in,
memorable
man.
beginning. Incredibly difficult.
I swear enough
But I
on this
wondered if they
channel.
might include a reference, since he likes talking about other magic users.
Can you? What's his? What's
So MANAN
MAN
ANNAN.
ANIPPI. You will not need to use that. Okay, Mananan.
No, fair enough. Look, I had no idea about it, but I just thought, I was thinking like, what if they would include a kind of a reference to another game here? And I thought that might be the one.
Mananan. Mananan from hell. Fucking Mananan. Holy shit. Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I've sent you into a trauma spiral.
Oh, that's what it's called as I tumble down the mountain for the millionth time.
Yeah. I feel sorry for anyone doing a modern blind let's play of that game, honestly. Like with absolutely no help. That's a tough one.
God. And they did a sort of even less fun but shorter, like treacherous path climbing thing in the cheaply whipped together Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure graphic adventure game. And I remember it because it was like voice samples that you could hear even without like a sound blaster, because they'd sort of digitized them so that you could hear like voice samples even through if you just had a normal PC speaker. Do you know how they do that? That kind of sound effect. And so
so they're sort of like mimicking it.
So if you do something well in the game, if you succeed in your little quest, you'd hear a digitized version of Bill and Ted, really lo-fi, going excellent, but of course, likewise, if you messed up, they'd go bogus, and so you're doing this path climbing thing. I think it's when you need to climb a mountain to go and like consult with Socrates and convince him to and convince him to join you in the time machine. And I just constantly playing this game. Oh, that's a whole other story. But yeah, on the first computer I ever had, which wasn't even a proper computer, but the Bill and Ted graphic adventure game kind of worked on it, but I remember just falling off this mountain path again and again and again, and just bogus, bogus. Oh God. Oh Lord. Anyway, to the task at hand. We asked about curses. Ask about shape changing. Ask about cards.
Was it the one word? Like shape changing without a space?
I could try that. He doesn't want to talk about cards. He talked about cards already. Ask about shape changing. Oh, fuck it. I'll give it one more shot. Shape changing. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna get me anywhere.
What about like more generic, like spell?
Yeah, actually, maybe he'll give me a spell. Maybe I can buy some. I need to ask about Erana, and I need to ask about what's her name, the witch in town. What's her name? Zara. Ask about spells. It's important for a magic user to know as many spells as possible. You never know what might come in handy. I agree. Give me some spells. Ask about.
That's it.
Ask about handy. Don't take this the wrong way, old man. Oh, yeah, okay. At least he's polite about it.
He's just bored by the topic. He's like, people ask me that all the time.
You don't live as long as I have without trying basically everything. Ask about, and then he gives a little wink to Fenrus across the room. Fenrus does a little ratty giggle. and it's all a bit uncomfortable for a moment. So I quickly ask about Zara. It would be best to wait until Erasmus puts down his cup of tea before asking any more questions. Oh, geez, it's like it's aware of the animation cycle. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's actually amazing that you didn't hit that previously.
Zara has a real flair for the theatric. Her method of greeting customers at her shop is showy but effective. Yeah, it is cool. We talked about that at the time. You weren't there, Erasmus, but yeah, we know. It's a pity she has no sense of humour.
Maybe he was there.
Oh, maybe he fucking was. Yeah, in the painting that was like on the wall on the inside, but like near the door, so we can't see it. Just because she never laughs at your jokes doesn't mean that she lacks a sense of humour. Just because she never laughs at your jokes doesn't mean that she lacks a sense of humour. It just means that she has good taste. Cheese, please. Nyuk, nyuk. I like, you see, he does a little nyuk, nyuk with his head. Did I ask about Fenrus? I tried talking to Fenrus. I don't think I asked about Fenrus.
Yeah, what am I, chopped liver? Am I invisible or something that you talk about me behind my front? Behind my own front?
I'm sorry to offend you, Fenrus. It's hard to take you seriously when you wear that silly hat.
Yeah, fuck you, you bald asshole.
Is it true that a monster can't hurt you if you carry a torch? Is this a joke? Is this a joke now? This is a joke, isn't it? Is it true that a monster can't hurt you if you carry a torch? No. Actually, it depends on how fast you carry it. Okay. Wherever we were, let's just get back into it. So I think...
As. You say as, I say ass.
Sure, potato, potato. That's another example of two words, only one of which people actually say.
Yeah.
We were about to, I think I wanted to ask about Erana. I asked about Zara. I wanted to ask about Erana. Never met her. I only built this vacation home here a century ago. Oh, okay, this is the vacation home. What are you? So he's been on vacation for a century. Erana has a nice little magical meadow in her name, northeast of here. Pretty respectable spellcaster, I imagine. Oh, he's politely poo-pooing her, like, oh, yes, I've heard of Erana. The protection spell she cast over the town is fairly good, but I believe she missed a few places. Well, that's a fair enough criticism, actually. I was going to say, it sounded like he was coming across a bit sort of, you're just jealous because the only thing anyone named after you was a soft drink. It was?
Yeah, I was wondering, is there a soft drink, or is that an actual real-life reference? Or
I thought that Erasmus's Rootin' Tootin' Root Beer was a wonderful name for a product. It's a shame the company went broke after that.
If I had thought for like a second more, I would have remembered this. I totally remember, even that title actually like sticks in my mind, but I'd forgotten about that.
Erasmus Rootin' Tootin' Root Beer. Okay. Anyway, I was thinking he might be sort of being a bit defensively dismissive of Erana because she's obviously like way more powerful, sort of god tier, powers. But he is right. She did miss some places in town where you can definitely get hurt. Pretty much like the places you would get hurt pretty much anywhere, like in any town, anywhere. Yeah, it's yeah.
Can I just say, this is a little aside, like I had already started typing in, before that answer came up, I had already started typing into Google Erasmus drink to see like, oh, is there some kind of drink with the name Erasmus in it that people would have, anyway, because Google has all of this AI bullshit now, the AI has come up with Erasmus drink likely refers to a drink or beverage that is popular or associated with Erasmus students or exchange programs, but without more context, it's difficult to say exactly what it is.
Of course, it would be Erasmus students, wouldn't it, on the Erasmus exchange program?
Yeah,
whatever the fuck that is. That universally known thing that's not just something people know about, wherever Google's offices are. Like, honest to God. What else can I ask about while I'm here? He doesn't. Asking him about the Baron wasn't fruitful, so maybe he doesn't care about these, petty dramas of mere mortals. But I might ask him about Elsa and Bernard and Yorick, because he was happy to talk about the brigands and about Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. I'll ask about Elsa. Yeah. Okay.
Well, you said. Ask Elsa.
Oh. Yeah, but he responded as though I said ask about.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe ask is enough. I feel like don't these text parsers generally ignore prepositions?
I'm not sure because ask about is built into this game, so it just seems like it's.
Yeah, that might be more for the.
give it a go
for the human user's benefit, like that you go control. Is it control? Oh, I don't remember. Ask about.
Well, ask about Elsa, and we can see if we get the same.
Well, I don't want to waste a dud question, so I'll say ask magic again. No, okay, that didn't work.
Yeah,
don't have to say ask about.
See, there you go. Mm-hmm.
So ask about is like they've put that in as a verb phrase.
Yeah.
You do have to have the preposition.
As Rebecca said.
But it's not like a free floating preposition though, isn't it? I can't use it elsewhere. I can't say, pick about, can I? pick about the fields. Just what are you doing out there? What are you doing out there? Wasting your time. Oh, Ma, get in here. Stop picking about the fields. I'm trying to do like a hillbilly voice, but it's coming out as like a, one of these sort of New Yorker wise guy voices that keep.
Yeah, I was going to say that was kind of exactly.
I'm trying to do a hick voice. What's my character's name? Bamtan. Bamtan. What are you doing out there? No, it's coming out as a wise guy again. Why can I suddenly not do it?
Yeah, maybe that's the only voice you can do from now on.
Maybe it's this. Oh my God. Maybe it's this, like
maybe
kind
you're
of
literally turning into this kind of stereotype now.
Like these West Side Story style, prancing, coin flipping gangsters, street toughs who've escaped, and they're in like some sort of witness protection program out in the sticks in a farmhouse, and they're calling in Bamtan from the fields where he's just picking about. I'm just picking about more. Oh my God. All right. Oh Christ. Oh. Ask about
Christ.
Ask about the living Christ. And yeah, he'll say, yes, 'tis the strongest magic of all, for it is through Christ's blood that we know the love of the Lord our God. Ask about the stone. I want to say magic stone, but I'll say stone first of all. The magic stone in Erana's piece, right? I still don't know what that's about.
I do, but I won't say.
Oh, he's put down the fucking cup. Yeah, put down the cup. Put down your sippy cup. Big wizard. Oh, jeez. How many more chances do I have? Well, I'll try magic stone. Oh, piss. Puddles of poodle piss. Whoosh. Thanks for the lift. Oh, it's...
I'm going to say I'm impressed with, you know, everything that you managed to do there, especially given that it's been months and months since we last played this.
Yeah. I'm not sure that I'm done. We only got like, at some point, some question got us 1 game point. But okay, and now I'm too impatient. But I feel like there might be more that we could ask him. But before I head up there again, let's go through the notes.
It also looks like it's nighttime.
Yeah, we've been talking all day.
Is it?
I've been listening to his hilarious jokes and picking his
that means
wizardly
all
brains.
any of you have had is a little bit of tea.
Did I get any tea? I don't think I got any tea.
Oh, you didn't even get tea. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even offer me tea. I mean...
Fenrus had cheese.
Yeah, Fenrus had cheese. He called me a guest, you know, so I think he understands how this is supposed to work. You know what? I should ask him about sleep. I should ask him about sleeping. Maybe he'll offer me a room. Probably not. Because he doesn't, he's too far gone. He doesn't understand, you know, physical needs anymore. Yeah,
he probably doesn't sleep and he does something else at night and the gargoyle was just giving him a cover.
Right. Yeah, he probably I don't know. What would he do at night? Maybe he
something so evil it's beyond us.
Yeah. Maybe he flies around. Maybe he's a vampire.
That's pretty evil.
Well, I mean, yeah, you know, it's against nature. If thy will is magic, so shall I share. Open this stone and claim what is there. Maybe I just need more magic power. I need more magic stat to make that happen. I don't know. I could ask about the fruit and the tree. He's already sort of told me about Erana. I don't think he said anything particularly new. Were there any other keywords that came up? We asked about curses, and that was productive, asking about the curses. The healer. I asked him about spells, didn't I? And he didn't sort of...
You did.
He didn't offer me anything. It'd be nice if he could help me with my magic, you know, since I've gone on this pilgrimage. I could ask him. I wanted to ask him about the graveyard, you know, because that's obviously a magical place. I mean, I think I know how to deal with those spooks because there's like that. I got to ask him about the healer. She's got a bit of magic too, or at least she makes magic things. Because I got the spell from the healer about like how to dispel the undead. Undead unguent.
I did actually look that up at some point. Now I've already forgotten what it was. Unguent.
Unguent. Yeah, I asked him about Zara. He'd probably be bored if I asked him about too many more ordinary people. I could ask him about the fox. He probably won't say anything. I don't think the fox is meant to be a big deal. What else? The meeps. The meeps, the dryad, the white stag. Again, you know, probably not much more to learn about those guys, but it would be interesting to ask at least. All right, hang on. I'll make a list here. We've got. I've already forgotten.
Dryad.
Healer, graveyard.
Graveyard.
Dryad / stag. Meeps, maybe. Is there anything else I need help with? The chief thief. I'll ask about the spy. Do you know what? Like, I doubt that would be fruitful, so I'll do it last. But maybe it's like we can imagine. The game can imagine that I'm saying to him, "Listen, Erasmus, I seek your wise and magical counsel. I need to find a spy, and I know not how. So, like, what do you reckon? Is there like a magic I can use? It's pretty exciting. There's a spy. That's exciting. That's exciting."
I'm sure he'll be compelled.
He'll be compelled. Bamtan, Bamtan, Bamtan. Get out of that field. Stop picking about the field. Stop picking about that field. Get in here. No, now I sound like the racist, legs from Tom and Jerry. Thomas. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. It's nighttime. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to rest too. Oh God. Oh well, at least I've got a list. Oh man. All right. Well, let's spend the night doing something else. Was there anything else I needed to do at night? I really should sleep though, shouldn't I? But where's my map?
Can I also take a look at your ingredients? Not ingredients, your inventory.
My inventory.
Your game ingredients.
My game ingredients. Yeah, the ingredients of
your adventure ingredients.
What could I say what's the word for being able to make stuff happen, like agency, I guess.
Your agents of adventure.
Oh, instead of reagents. That's very good.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. In Ultima, at least, like the ingredients for spells are called reagents. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I keep forgetting that that's not universal across role-playing games. That's maybe an Ultima thing as well. Apples, vegetables. I could take the gem to, but that's way over the other side of the map, isn't it? Baba Yaga's. Oh, actually, it's at the top though. It's at the north, so we only really have to head directly west, more or less. Well, sort of slightly indirectly, but yeah, as directly as possible.
I mean, movement in this game is going to be unavoidable, so.
Indeed, yes. It wouldn't be much of a game if nothing moved. Was there anything in particular you were imagining you might spark your imagination on the inventory screen, Rebecca?
No, it's kind of just there were a couple of things I was looking for just to remember, like where you were with certain tasks, but also just refamiliarizing myself with where you're at.
Yeah. Do you know, I keep forgetting I have spells, even though I've just been to the wizard man's house. I should cast Detect Magic in there and probably not cast Fetch because he'll boot me out magically. But that's a sort of, those could be things to try after saving. Try casting Fetch, try pulling my dagger out, see what happens. My actual dagger. I don't mean that in a rude way. Okay. Got mushrooms. Let's just proceed to actually hang on. Irana's piece is not far from here. I might sleep, I think. If I've got my directions right. Yep.
Perchance to get to Erana's peace.
Yeah, without being murdered by a pantor. What was it? God damn it.
I think it was a cheetor.
A cheetor. God. Okay, so like, is it? I've sort of got to go around. I've sort of got to go around a horseshoe, like a sort of dog leg, and then up. Yeah, like a horse around.
Horse dog
It's
leg.
especially tricky because this is where on my map it crosses the page border. Like, but I think it's north. Come on, let me sleep. Let me sleep. When did I last save? Oh, I got him. Oh, thank goodness.
Impressive.
Thank goodness.
Maybe he was just trying to sleep.
Well, why do you attack me then? You search your opponent.
You've killed so many Sauruses before. Maybe it's like, it's that Saurus killer.
Right.
Quick.
He's thinking, it's.
He killed my mother, my father.
Yeah, kill or be killed, and he really wants to sleep. Well, he's at peace now. Yeah, no loot. No loot on the Saurus, of course.
No loot on the Saurus. Oh, you made it.
Thank Christ, our Savior. Well, I guess I'll just sleep. Should I eat some fruit first?
Yeah, why not?
I can't even remember what it does. Does it refresh my stamina or my health?
Yeah, I can't remember either, but it's nice, whatever it is. It's something nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, glowing, magical fruit.
The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. Just like Erasmus, what was it? Erasmus Rootin' Tootin' Root Beer. Okay. You going to show me what it did, though? Oh. Man. Oh, dear.
Fighting really takes it out of you.
Can I try again? It's been totally satisfied. Oh, maybe it's, yeah, okay. I feel like I do need another piece of fruit, game. I feel like I do. Well, whatever. Let's sleep. You sleep comfortably among the thingy. You awake as the sun begins to rise. Bye-bye!
I think this is what you really needed. Like,
Yeah.
you've been up for days at this stage.
Yeah, I think I have been. Yeah. Oh, no, not ask about. Okay, health and stamina are totally restored. Maybe I need to eat the fruit and then sleep.
Beautiful.
Like, I need to eat the fruit, then sleep. Is that what it is? Like, I've got to... Or does sleep do it all? Like, I feel like I've slept before and it hasn't been total like that. I feel like maybe...
Well, some places say that you don't get a great sleep. Like when you slept in the barn at the castle.
Yeah.
I think it gives you a message. Or Henry's place, it says like you had an Henry talked all night, so you didn't get a very good sleep.
Yeah, I'll have to pay attention next time I stay at the inn or whatever. Okay, well anyway, this is good. I think I can safely replace this, and I'll say, let's say, gotta do skull and more Erasmus Q's. There's no room for Q's. Q is enough. That's my note to myself. Is there anything else I can do here? There isn't really, is there? Okay. So nice.
But you've done great. You made it here.
Yeah, I did. Amazing.
You had some nice fruit, and now you've got full health and stamina after a good night's sleep.
I was shocked that we made it here. All right. Let's go directly west. Should take us to the Spirea plants. Oh, no, hang on. No. It's Erasmus's husband again. Here's what you get
one of
for
his
your
other
husband being
husbands.
unhelpful. I only got 1 game point. Okay. Search body. You search your opponent. You find 9 silver coins. Hey, that's not too bad.
It's better than the last husband.
That's right. Yeah, he's sending out, the ones that he favors more and more from his goblin harem. All right, so I got to go down a bit. Then the Spirea plants will be around this corner. Stick close to the edges, like in a labyrinth. That way you don't get so horribly lost. The now incredibly bored, unfortunate Spirea plants, because I took away their ball. And got to go around this corner to Baba Yaga. Stab, 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 stab. Stabbity-doo. Stab-a-Marie, stab-a-you. All right. Stabbity-dead. Search, not check. Search the body. Search your body. Search your body. You find 10 silver coins.
Damn.
Nice.
Your motivation for killing goblins increases.
Yeah. Oh. Problematic situations. Okay, we got our scary Baba Yaga music again. And here's our skull. Now, now that I'm here, I almost regret. Coming, because I feel like now there's going to be a whole new house to explore, because he's going to let me in, isn't he? Oh well, that's fine. Let's just play it out. Let's just see what happens.
It's scary sometimes when that the game is progressing and you have to do stuff.
Yeah, just like life. It comes at you. It comes at you. Okay, let's talk to the skull again.
Did you get it? Did you get my glowing gem?
I did. Yes.
Give me my gem!
Oh, Lord. Lord Skull, come on now. You're scaring me. I'm backing off. I'm backing off, and he's like, no, wait, I'm sorry. Don't go away. I didn't mean it like that.
Imagine if you were a skull just attached to a fence like this. You'd probably yell a bit about the one thing that you wanted.
I'm friendly. It's okay. Come and give me the gem. Just hey, we're friends. We'll have a little picnic. Hey, it's me, your old pal.
Okay, give gem. Okay. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yes, I do. Give me my gem. I'm trying to. You gotta calm down. You place the glowing gem inside the skull. Ooh. I can see. I have eyes again. Is he going to insult my appearance now? I can feel that.
You can feel it coming.
It's appearing on the horizon.
Yeah! Is that what you look like? Oh, well, Have fun visiting Baba Yaga, and good luck. You'll need it.
Okay. Whoa! I hope you can remember the rhyme. Oh, the rhyme. I do have a rhyme written down here somewhere.
Phew.
Phew, yeah. So he's just going to hell now to be with his friends? That's pretty cool. Okay, well.
Yeah, like he just gets eyes and then he's like buried under the ground where he can't use them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe he wants to look at soil. Maybe he's a soil scientist.
Yeah, maybe that's his dream.
Yeah, mycologist. You know, he's looking at the mycelium. Yeah.
Mycelium.
All right. So, Baba Yaga. Don't forget Erasmus, though, also. All right. Okay. I'm getting sick of this music loop, so let's... I just got to find this rhyme. Something about brown something. Hut of brown, now sit down. Okay.
I remember it perfectly.
All right. I don't want to stand too close, otherwise Sierra Game is going to make the hut sit on me. Well, if we're going to do that, let's try it first. Okay. Hut of brown, now sit down. Yeah, here we go. Yep. You really brought down the house. Too bad you were under it at the time. Oh, now I want to do it in the Space Quest voice. What's the name of that wonderful voice actor? The Roger Ramjet guy. You really brought down the house. Too bad you were under it at the time. That wasn't so much that guy. That was more like a fucking Saturday Night Live guy. Anyway, that it's got that vibe. I got the vibe. It's fine.
Anyone who's played it gets you.
Yeah. In the Space Quest narration, he turns it down a notch, and it's actually quite a smooth delivery. But with that kind of just the innate timbre of his voice gives it that sort of wonderfully kind of sardonic but fun kind of tone. So good. What's that guy's name? Doesn't matter. Look it up, folks. Look it up. He's great.
I'm looking it up. Gary Owens.
Hut of brown. Now sit down. Yeah. Are we cool? We're cool. But the music is going to continue because it's still scary. Okay. Hut of brown has sat down. Cool. Looking around, you get the feeling that this is not a very friendly place to be. Yes, but also that the house is sat. The house be sat. How about that? Oh, thank God.
Whoa! Look, pets! We have a visitor! Powers of night, shadows of day, heed now my words. Henceforth, you stay!
Oh, shit. Well, dearies, what shall we have for supper today? Okay. Hero sandwiches. I had something more formal in mind. Ah, that's it. Frog legs fricassee. Now, how does that spell go? I sort of blundered in here, really, didn't I? Hear me, O powers of Klata and Mana. Turn now my guest into species called Erana. Okay, I learned that spell from Erasmus kids. Oh shit, fuck you, Erasmus. Doesn't it look delicious? Do you see what I'm talking about with these magical elites?
Yeah.
They don't give a shit what happens. Critics, we can't all be gourmands, I suppose.
Now, oh soon-to-be supper, I don't suppose you have a name?
Maybe I can get out of this. Maybe I can get out of this. Maybe this is all part of the story. You try your best to croak out your name, or at least let the witch know that you do indeed have one. Oh, she's just fucking with me.
So you're the one who's trying to be a hero around here. The only good hero's a dead hero, I always say. Because I'm a witch. But I do have a need for a brave fool. Are you brave?
I guess so. Oh, wow. My story points have rocketed up.
Yeah, they have actually.
You make little froggy sounds, trying your best to indicate your agreement.
Well, if you're willing to do a small little teensy favour for me, I might reconsider having you for supper. I need the root of a mandrake plant that grows in the graveyard. Will you be a sweet and fetch me the... Stop going off the screen so fast. I'm trying to do a thing here. Yes, I'll do it. I'm a frog now.
Oh, should I? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to try to do a Reddit voice.
Yep.
Anything but frog legs fricassee, you think. You croak your agreement to the task. And
I love your little froggy mouth.
yeah, and I had my mouth watering for frog. Oh, well. She's got quite a pleasant smile. Hear what I say and hear me right. Mandrake must be pulled at precisely midnight. Ooh, precisely? I think you mean around about then. This I tell you and this I say, return with the root ere the break of next day, tonight. Ah, fuck-a-doodle poops. Hear what I say and know I don't lie, bring back the root or else you will die. Oh, Lord. You shoo, no, me frog. Oh, from a distance you hear the witch intone. Oops, I very nearly forgot.
Hear me, O powers of matter and more, turn this fool back as he was before.
As you contemplate the occurrences of the last few minutes, you conclude that you'd better find her mandrake root, and fast.
Well, that went well.
And get away from this annoying music. You again, do you really want to go back in there? No.
Hey, it's your life.
It certainly is. Oh my God. All right. Well, that was terrifying. Okay, Baba Yaga goblins. At least the graveyard is not far, but I need to get the magic spell from the healer, right? I don't know if I can afford it.
Do you remember where you are?
Yeah, well, I got the map in front of me. It's all good. Oh, bloody helling shit. I'm going to get a new site. Ah. Damn it. Let us continue. Okay. I was saying, I'm gonna save in a new slot just in case I can't, because we've got a countdown now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if I'm,
and this is, from the era where you may actually have to go back and redo stuff.
Yeah,
like
where
you can actually screw up games.
Yeah, you can save yourself in a doomed world.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to do that. So post Yaga. Post Yaga day of how can I say post Yaga traumatic countdown. Actually no, it's I'm already traumatized. I'm gonna say traumatized countdown. I am traumatized and now there's a countdown. This is horrible. This is the worst thing that has happened to me so far in the game.
I'm sure that is most people's experience with this part of the game.
Okay.
You go in, you're immediately disempowered, you can't do anything, and you come out and you've got a countdown and you have to do something scary.
I should have asked Erasmus about the graveyard, but I should have gone back there first, but I thought, no, let's do something new. Keep it fresh, keep it entertaining. Maybe I can ask the healer about the graveyard, since she's the one making the potion. My instinct is let's do the healer first. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll go east. Whoa! Yep, die. Come on. Do I have any healing potions? No loot, but I'll check just in case. Search body. No. Kick body.
You never know. Maybe there's going to be that one single saurus which is rich.
Just taking
the
out
treasure saurus.
Just taking out my frustrations. The treasure saurus. Now there's an idea. Let's see. Let's get back to town. Heinrich should be here. Yay! Now we feel safe. Get back to the healer. Okay. So let's just think. Can I use my sexual charms to get a free potion from the healer?
She doesn't seem disinterested in you. At the same time, she's a businesswoman.
Yeah. Well, let's get down to business. I could. I feel like I didn't ask her enough about that ring of hers. I sort of. Oh, geez. Come on in. All right, lady. Oh, geez. Here is the potion of oh, that's right. She's been preparing this, hasn't she? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We had to go back and get it. Here is the potion of dispel. And we had a whole bit about that. Use it by splashing it on the victim of a magic spell. Mind you, this won't work if the spell is caused by a magic item rather than a cast spell. Oh God, I'll make a note of that. Don't want to waste my spells. I don't know where to. I've got a page here of random notes now. Okay. Spell of dispel only works on cast spells.
It's really difficult when you're playing these games because, like everything, it's one of those things where the game is unfolding in front of you, but you don't know how you're going to need to arrange your information. You always end up with a chaotic sort of bunch of scrolling things all over the place.
Yeah. That's the problem with trying to organize a system for filing information before you have all the information.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to start with a bit of chaos.
I actually I keep all of my game sort of notes on these small Post-its. I just have the little Post-its. I just kind of rip off a new one a lot of the time and add things to it. It doesn't stop them being all mashed together and chaotic, but it sort of I suppose limits the amount of chaos you can get yourself into.
Post-its is a good strategy. Speaking of post, here's our post Bubba. Attempt 1. This is our first gauntlet run along this horrible ghost busting Groundhog Day. There you go. 2 Bill Murray references in one nice clumsy metaphor. Okay. All right. Ask. Oh Oh, look at the potion. Look at dispel potion. Okay, ask about Baba Yaga. I don't know if I've asked the healer about Baba Yaga before. I just don't know much about that. Ask about that gold ring that you have. Something that might interest you. It is shaped in gold like a braid of the herb Athalas with entwined leaves. Maybe I did hear that already. I don't know.
I think you did. Because I remember talking about how I always thought this was so, I imagined that it was very pretty.
But maybe I didn't ask about Athalas. What was it? Ask about ring. Oh, Althalas.
Althalas.
Althalas. Althalas. Okay. Ask about leaves? No. Ask about... All right, let's try a different tactic. Ask about the graveyard. Ask about ghosts. Ask about ghosts. Floating spirits are the ghosts which usually hang around graveyards at night. They are dangerous, so don't go near them unless you use undead unguent first. Yeah. Thanks. Ask about undead unguent. Undead unguent is used to drive off the minor undead, such as zombies or floating spirits. It doesn't last long, so you should use it only when you are anticipating an encounter with such things. Yeah. Kiss the healer. That wouldn't be appropriate. Well, I mean, you say that, but like, it goes both ways, you know, lady.
So apparently, I was just looking it up to see if Althalas was a real plant. Apparently, I'm not sure if it's a mistake or if it's purposely a little bit different, but it seems like it's a reference to the Lord of the Rings that has a plant, a medicinal plant in it called Athalas. Without the extra L.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe they just got it wrong, or maybe they just altered it a little bit.
Interesting. What's that thing on the top of the fireplace?
You mean, is that like a little torch?
Yeah, or like
a little
coffee pot. Look at. You mean when you say torch, you mean like what Americans would call a flashlight, right?
Oh well, I didn't mean that, but
or you, I guess
it does also look like a flashlight,
like a torch.
I mean, like a little sort of torch holder that you would carry in a cave, like Indiana Jones might hold.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. But
look at coffee pot. It doesn't matter what I type in; it's going to say it's just as it appears. Okay. Ask about spells. I've got the prices written down, but this is quicker than going through my notes. Oh, but fuck's sake! Buy spells. What?
What spells
are you
trying to buy?
Oh, potions, not spells. Jesus. Ask about potions.
Jesus.
Sorry for not getting the... I mean, can you imagine how obstinate she would have to be? Like if you come into the shop where you can buy magic potions and you're like, I hear you've got like spells. Can you sell me a spell? And imagine her being so pedantic that she's going to drive away potential customers by going, I don't know what you mean. I don't make spells.
True, but in her
I'm not going to tell you what I make.
There is an actual spell shop, like just around the corner.
Yeah, okay, but like she's going to know what you mean, right? I make and sell healing potions, magic potions, vigor potions, and undead ungood. Have I bought a vigor potion before? What's that for? Stamina? Must be for stamina.
I think. Yeah, you. I don't think you've bought one.
That seems like a waste of money. Surely, when you can just rest. That's nature's vigor potion, is healthy eating and good sleeping hygiene. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. The potions will cost you 100 silvers. Okay, maybe I can afford that. I think... No, actually, yeah, you know what? At the beginning of the game, that seemed like a frighteningly expensive sum. But I think I can do that now. I've got some gold, haven't I? Okay, maybe we're going to be okay. All right, I'm starting to calm down now. I think we'll be okay. You know, the worst thing is going to be killing time, waiting till midnight, and then maybe forgetting that I've got to dig up the mandrake root.
I guess at least you would see the consequences.
Yeah, that would be a good reminder. But I just I got to remember it before saving over
before
anything
saving.
important. Though.
Yeah,
I don't want to. Oh lordy. Okay. Maybe I'll buy the undead unguent and I'll check how much money I have because I could probably do with another few healing potions in my inventory as well. Anyway. All right. What do we got? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a gold coin is like what 10 or 100? It's 100, right? Or it's heaps, right? A gold coin is it? Is it 10 or 100?
I think it might be 10.
Oh yeah, that seems more likely, doesn't it? Oh well.
It's not. It's not. It's definitely not 100. I think it's 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 10.
That was wishful thinking, wasn't it? Do I have any healing potions at the moment? It looks like I don't. Yeah. Okay. All right. Buy undead You pay the healer for the potion and put it away. That's how I pay her. I hope this will help you. It had better. All right. One dispel potion, 1 flask of undead unguent, and 4 gold coins and 9 silver coins. Okay. Now I've got 49 silver. Gosh, that's not much. But I feel like I do need a healing potion. Well, let's worry about that later. All right. You know what? I might ask her about Erasmus. If I haven't yet. She's too polite to gossip.
I'm sure she knows lots about Erasmus.
I think she knows lots about lots. She's like, do you know what I mean? Like she's kind of the low key, like, but actually maybe the top tier magic user in the game. Do you know what I mean? Like she's sort of She's keeping a low profile. She's coming across as this sort of dearie me, I'm but a humble apothecary.
Exactly.
Yes, I learned a few of the old ways from my great grandmother, but yes, the true powerful magic of the world is long gone, I fear. You know, and you know, then when the planets are aligned, she's going out to practice her Armageddon spells in a clearing in the middle of the forest, protected
eating all
by
of the town's children.
Eating all the children, yeah.
Maybe it's not her. Maybe she's just a puppet. And it's actually Terry up there. Right.
Pulling the strings with his little flappy motions.
Yeah.
Or, alternatively, here's a fun idea for you, Rebecca. She's Baba Yaga. And, right, Baba Yaga turns you into a frog, threatens you with death, and goes, well, maybe I'll let you live if you do a task that requires the healer's most expensive spell.
Exactly.
Potion, I beg your fucking pardon. And then you go, all right, I guess it's time for me to buy the very expensive spell. What can you tell me about Baba Yaga, by the way? Oh, I'm sorry, I just don't know about that. Ooh, yeah. I am but a nice, lovely grandma. Ooh. who loves to
Maybe they're sisters in
steal
cahoots.
kisses from naive, young, handsome adventurers. Ooh, oh, it's all very innocent. Yeah. Have I asked her about Baba Yaga? I probably have. I don't believe a word of it. Anyway, I've got my unguent. What's the time? Fuck, it's midday already. Okay. I'm thinking, Rebecca, this is a good point to sort of stop.
You've done a lot.
Yeah, we keep getting cut off and stuff, but I might go back into town to just to be in a safe place. Oh, hang on a minute. What did I say? I got one more thing to do. Now, I'm not going to try the dagger again, but
You're gonna stand right in front of him, nice and close.
Yeah. No, I'm not afraid of him. I'm immortal, man. I can come back as many times as I like. I'm getting in real close.
Absolutely true.
You know what? I'm getting in real close. I'm gonna whisper right in his ear. Yeah. Ask about the spy. Have you heard about the spy, Bruno? You imagine me coming up right up close to you. You're trying to look cool, right? You're leaned up against the wall. You're tossing your dagger, trying to look like a cool guy. I come right up to you. Do you know what I mean? Slowly, and you're thinking to yourself, "Well, I got to look like a cool guy, so I'm not going to move." And by then, it's too late to move when I start getting really uncomfortably close. Because then it's awkward if you move now. You know, then you look like a real dill pickle. And so I come right up to you, and I literally grab your earlobe and I whisper into it.
And you're just a little bit taller than him as well.
I am a little bit taller.
And you have bigger hair.
Yeah, at least when he's leaning like that. Yeah.
And a cape.
And more beautiful.
Well, he has a cape too.
More beautiful, luscious hair, and I don't have a stupid beard. And I grab his ear, and I real quick, I lean in, and he's like, "What the fuck?" But before he can sort of pull his head away, I literally grab his earlobe and I say, "What do you know about this spy, Bruno? Do you know what I mean?"
Let's see what he does.
He's going to be shit scared. Here we go. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? What's Bruno's voice? Fuck it. Who cares? What's in it for me? What? Oh, what's in it for me? If you give me a silver. What's in it for me? If you give me if you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you can use.
He's got multiple personality disorder.
That's yeah. He's got problems. But I'm your biggest one, Bruno, and don't you fucking forget it, cunt. Beg your pardon.
We're Australians, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. This is episode, 10? You guys are used to it by now. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, that's all he wants is one silver. All right. Maybe he's not the spy, but I'm glad I asked. In fact, as soon as the connection occurred to me, I thought, I'm pretty sure the game was expecting me to ask Bruno about the spy before this. So, anyway, give silver. For another silver, I can tell you about where to go to find a baron, Baba Yaga, or some goblins who have a lot of treasure. So if you want some information, hand me some cash. I just did, dickhead, and I want to know about the spy. I know about the goblins. I did all this without you. I did. I gave him a silver. Okay, what do you want to know? Jeez, dude.
For all your big talk, Patrick, I think you're the one getting hustled here.
Yeah, but I mean, like this. What are my options? I've got a very limited interface. Do you know what I mean? I can't. I wonder if you could, like, if I got strong enough, could I beat him down for information? Do you know what I mean? Could I just extract it, like a real thug, like a real gangster? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome if the game let me do that.
Maybe you can use the verb extract.
Imagine if there was an animation for just knocking this guy to the ground and like just kicking him in the ribs, and just getting the.
That should be one of the hero classes, thug. Like magic user, fighter.
Yeah, they make a big deal about how
mobster.
even a thief may be a hero. Fiddly diddly do. What about a total thug? Hey, I just know what I know. If you want other info, ask someone else. You said I said spy. Ask about the spy. Spy. Fuck you. Give silver. This is ridiculous. What do you want to know? Spy. Ask about spy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ask about... Okay, so apparently asking him about the spy made him tell me what he could tell me about. And the spy was not on that list, right? I think I've sort of accidentally triggered the game in a way that makes it seem like he could tell me about the spy, but in fact he can't. Okay. Well, I've given him 3 silvers now, so I might as well ask him about something. Maybe I'll get some game points. Okay, ask about the goblins. The little pests are just northwest of the cemetery. They're a bunch of wimps, sure. For a gold, well, I can tell where the Thieves' Guild is. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Useless. Ask about... What else could I ask about? Can't even remember.
I think it was like Baba Yaga, goblins, Thieves' Guild. I'm not... No, maybe he didn't mention that.
What else?
Oh, yeah, Thieves' Guild.
Well, he said for a gold he can tell me about the Thieves' Guild. Well, at least the location. I'll ask about the guild just as the guild. Oh, piss off. I already gave you 3 silver. You useless. Dagger. Tosser. Oh, these guys. All right.
Well, you do have the power of saving and restoring if you.
Oh, it's fine.
To unfuck yourself somewhat.
I need more money anyway. What's
Okay.
3 silvers? I'm going to save here, and I will say goodbye. I think for now, because one other good reason is that my living room, the sun is set, and my living room is getting cold now. I got to get up and close the curtains. So, as always, thank you, viewers, for viewing. Thank you, Rebecca, for joining me. Rebecca-ing over there. And we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.